Alright, I just pulled in the Tredegar Ironworks, and it's in Richmond. It's like around downtown Virginia, in the Richmond area. As soon as I got here, I started getting really pissed off. I don't know why, but I just did. I went from a good mood to like a horrible, horrible mood. I was really angry, all kinds of stuff going on. So what I'm doing is I'm turning that anger into a resource to obtain information about the area and spirit that were here and activity that happened here and stuff people still see now. So that's what I was doing, turning something potentially negative and crummy on me into a useful resource. So that's what I did. So I'm going to spin the camera around and I'm going to show you. I'm just sitting in my car right now, and I'll tell you guys what I get right now. Just lands here. All right. Let's see. So as you can look out, you can see that there is a train trestle there, and that's 95 above there. So someone hung themselves from that train trestle from about there, somewhere in here. But I know someone hung themselves. It was a woman. I say woman, but I want to say a girl. But she hung herself from there, and they see her often. They see her walking through here. The name Mary or Marie, something like that, pops in my head. So they talk about that. They talk about a flood that came through here. There's a prominent family that owned this area. I'm being told that they owned. Let me spin this around. All right. I'm being told that they owned the area here. They owned the land. They owned the businesses. Well, two businesses, they said. They said it was divided amongst a family in like 3 different ways. But, so the person that hung themselves is a little bit different than the rest of the families that own the businesses here. But there was a lot of homeless people and a lot of crap that went on here. It started becoming a seedy sort of area. And what happened was a flood came through here, and it killed a lot of the homeless people that were hanging out in a seedy sort of people. So the families that are here now, or residing here now, they are thankful for that flood to get rid of the riffraff, or the garbage. And that's sort of what I'm getting just by pulling in with my car. I've never been here before, anything like that. What time is it? It's like 2:30. Let's see. For some reason, there's a lot of suicides or deaths around here, and it's all done on purpose. People will jump off a bridge into the water and kill themselves here on purpose, and hangings and all kinds of stuff. It's really, really weird. But there's a lot. I don't understand the whole importance to people finding you dead here, but there is. It's huge here. There's so many drug overdoses and stuff here. It's crazy. If you looked statistically, like looked at the stats and stuff, you'd see it. That this area around here is filled with drug deaths. Yeah, I don't know. I keep hearing stuff about an iron tycoon. And then that iron tycoon, like, running it right to the damn ground. Running the business, running the family, just running everything right to the damn ground. And it's just sort of just a residual effect of that. Of something that was good and nice, and they ruined it. I get the name, like, Anne. And the name M keeps coming up. Like, I should look for when I walk around here, I should look for like an M on something. Let's see, like a circle and a little M in the middle of it or something, or an emblem of some sort. When I find it, I'll let you guys know. There's some old buildings behind me here. I'm just noticing now. There used to be a, I don't know where it is, but there used to be big, like a big, I'll have to find it. There's big buildings around here that used to be used as like energy and stuff. Like big turbines and stuff like that were around here. I don't know exactly when it was, but it was supposed to be like a big turn of the century sort of thing, or something that was really, really, really important. It was going to change things. Like I said, it was like a tycoon, like an iron tycoon. So the mindset was to like own as much as possible, monopolize the system. And, you know, obviously the more you own and the more you control, the more money you make. So, and that seems to be what his deal was. The guy I'm seeing he had a top hat. He had facial hair like a beard that ran down here. Somebody keeps asking me to bring up. They keep mentioning a trench coat. They keep mentioning a brown trench coat. So I'm going to talk about that stuff. It's got to be like in the early 1900s when this stuff happened. I keep hearing something about 1910, and then in the 20s. So we'll see. But when I get more information, I'll pop it on and I'll show you guys what's up. Alright, back at that Iron Island, whatever it is. Over here, where those people are, there's that building was supposed to obviously be a lot bigger, but they keep, especially over there, that island over there is really bad. That's like not a good place to hang out, especially at nighttime. That's a really, really bad spot. But I keep being told that there's supposed to be like an outcropping that goes into the water from that point. So they keep asking me, like, where's the rest of it that goes out into the water? So, and that's 95. So that's just what I'm being told. So I'm sharing. Okay, this is a pathway to Belle's Island, and just before I got on the footway of the path here, I felt really, really dizzy. I was really, really heavy. My head was all screwed up, and it's funny because they keep saying it's not Belle's Island, it's Devil's Island, which I don't understand what that's about, but that's what I keep hearing. That's what they keep telling me. It's Devil's Island, not Belle's Island. Remember, and I'm like, okay. So, but the technical name is Belle's Island. So we're gonna make a footpath across, and we're gonna go over to where the bed area is, and I'll pick up on some where workers used to be, and some lockers, and all kinds of stuff. This will be fun. So they found cool bodies there, I guess, a few years ago. There's some satanic stuff done there also, which I'm going to try to find some research on that stuff, some newspapers and stuff. So down here on Belle's Island, my head's all screwy, back of my head hurts and stuff. I get that there is a big dome structure here at some point over here in the field, and there was a big fire here, and a lot of people got killed, and that's huge. So it'll be easy to document. It might be something even down there. I don't even know, but we'll find out. So back over here where this steel building is, I keep being drawn there all the time, over and over and over and over and over. There's a tremendous draw there, so I'm going to stop there before I leave. But back over there, I don't know what the name Jacob means, but Jacob keeps being brought up. And from this point forward is all like Civil War stuff. it was like the steel stuff all over here and all that kind of crap. There's Civil War stuff there also. And I talked about the fire earlier, so that's fine. But then from this point, I keep on getting from this point forward, like from behind, the camera it's all. You'll see a lot of Civil War stuff, tons of Civil War stuff going on. So, and yeah, things like that. So we'll see. Okay, this is it. This is the building I was talking about back there. This is it. This is not good. You want to be here at nighttime. That's for darn sure. There's a ton of spirit up in there. Like I said, there's a lot of satanic practices and stuff done in this building, and it was bad. It was bad in every way. Pretty to look at. You can see nature starting to overtake the urban structure and the concrete and everything, but it's cool. There's a lot of bad stuff, but this is this is where the turbines and stuff are, and this is where this is a bad area. It's nice, but it's somewhere you don't want to be at nighttime. That's all. And there's a ton of spirit here, watching and looking and all that kind of stuff. I don't know. People were trapped here. People were trapped here and they died. I don't understand the whole process. I don't know what happened, but that definitely happened here in this building, or right around this area. It has to be around this building somehow. But a bunch of people died, and they're sort of trapped there to some degree. Not trapped, but they continue to stay. That's all. So let's go take a look. Okay. So it's funny, just walking up, starting to approach the building here. There's little pieces of smelted iron all over here. It's riddled. The ground is covered in it. So it's pretty cool. There's, you still find pieces of what made this place so popular and so big back in the, late 1800s, So 1800s and 1900s. So it's pretty cool. So we'll see. See what else is here. Okay. So behind me is that building I was talking about, and it's really sort of eerie standing here, but I keep being told there's a ton of spirit back there. It's crazy. And they keep saying, this is where we watch you from. This is our place. This is where we watch you from. So, and it's all behind me, all back here. There's a ton of spirit there, and it's just really scary. It's a very scary place to be. There's a lot of parties and banquets and all kinds of stuff for individuals and for the company itself and stuff back here also. What's interesting is all the grass you see across here is all, and even right here, right where 95 is, up and down this little dirt path here is all 95. It's right above us. This was all grounds for around Civil War times and stuff. I think it's the same sort of thing. A lot of celebrating, a lot of happiness, a lot of whatever was tied to the grounds here also. So I think it's sort of funny. But but the whole Belle's Island itself has a really odd feeling to it, a really ominous feeling to it. There's a ton of, slave labor and other types of labor. But it was all very demanding, all really hard, all very you need to work, or, you work until your fingers are bloody. That's just how it was here. It was very, very grueling. It was really, really hard work. And it's stuff that it never stopped. It was 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The machine was running, so the humans need to run. And that's just how it was. It wasn't a pleasant atmosphere for workers here at all. They had a huge export of steel and, and iron and all that stuff from Belle's Island and stuff. And this was just a huge port. And I don't know where, there's I haven't found them yet because I haven't enough time today to walk around the whole Belle's Island and everything and really get into a big, big thing. But I would like to, and I'm going to at some point. But there's big caverns, big almost shafts that run down in the ground here. And I don't know if they're just covered over or if they just, got overgrown by Mother Earth or what the deal is. But there's a lot of that crap here, and I'm interested to see where they are. So maybe next time I come back here, I'll find those things. and show you guys, because I don't know. They're just telling me about them, that's all. So, oh, and there's a murder of a little girl from like the 80s or something, 80s or 90s, and the body's here. So this is being told up by a little girl. So, a little blonde-haired girl. So that's it.